Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. So, a friend of mine walks into my house yesterday, sits on the table, and the first question he asked me, Mario, what does it take to be successful in business? That's a phenomenal question because this question is applicable not just to business people, it's applicable to people that are actually even working. So the question that they may ask is, what do I have to do to have a successful career? You know? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Pedro Gould and you are now tuned into the Alpha Success Television Network. When my friend walked into my house yesterday, I knew that he had a lot of things going on in his mind. He's thinking about his future. He's thinking about how he can bring value to his life and his family. So the answer that he wanted, the true question that he had was, no, what does it take to be successful in business? The true question that he had was, Mario, given two people that have the same circumstances, why is it that one person takes, that situation and makes makes phenomenal success of that situation, whereas the other person takes the same situation and messes it up? So what's the difference between two people? And when he asked me that question, I was like, beautiful question, because I've had experience with this in my life, experience with this, people that I've observed around me, and it actually takes two things to be successful in business or in your career, and I'm talking about phenomenal success. It takes two things, ladies and gentlemen, both very, very highly important. Number one is desire. You have to have the desire, the hunger, the passion, the drive, the urge, the persistence, the grit, the stick-to-itiveness to get what it is that you want. You have to want it. I had an analogy, just like you want fresh air when you're drowning in a swimming pool or in the ocean. So there's people that, have phenomenal drive, phenomenal ambition, like Napoleon, and they went to accomplish a whole lot. And there's some people that, just are just content with being, the average Joe. So if you're content with being the average Joe, you're going to have a challenging time being successful in business or being successful in your life. So that is not the whole equation to it. I'm going to give you a good example. When I was 18 years old, I was sure in my head, there's more to life, I understand, but I'm going to focus on monetarily right now. I was sure that by the age of 25 years of age, I was going to be a millionaire because I had the drive, I had the ambition. I was like, nothing can stop me. I have the inner urge. So, given that I had the drive, so my journey began and I started doing things to send me towards that direction. And needless to say, 25 came and I wasn't a millionaire, not even close. Probably I was in debt, actually. I was in a lot of debt. But what I'm trying to say is that I had the drive to send me towards that direction. I had the urge. Now, around the 25, 26, 27 mark, I began to realize that I was missing the second component of of creating success in a business or in a career. And that is knowing what your business is all about, knowing what your career is all about, becoming an expert, a professional in your chosen field. So this happened for me, I discovered this accidentally. I enrolled to do my MBA program. That's my master's in business administration. And I had been building a network marketing business, and both these ventures gave me a lot of knowledge, skills, and abilities. So as I became more sharper, I was able to solve more problems, in my business. And as I'm able to solve more problems in my business, my ability to manifest and create success has significantly accelerated. So whatever field that you're in, the first thing is you got to have the desire, the urge. The second thing is you have to have the knowledge, the skills, and the ability. You have to become an expert in whatever it is that you're doing. Say you're a carpenter, you do wood, you do doors. You know, if you have the desire to get up and work at 7 till 7 at night, next thing is you have to become very sharp at what you're doing and bring value in the marketplace. That is, you gotta know your product. You gotta know what you're doing. So, two things. Number one is work inside your inner urge, desire, through visioning and, you know, building belief in yourself that you can conquer the world. That's the inner world. And then work on the outer, that is getting the knowledge and the skills and the expertise to become great at whatever it is that you want to do. So I just want to wrap this up real quick with transferring this to other aspects of your life. Whether it is that you want to have a high spiritual experience, whether you want to have emotional stability, whether you want to become mentally sharp, whether you want to become, you know, have a more abundant love life. You have to do the same two things. It's the same process. These things are transferable. Number one, you gotta have the desire, and then you have to know what it is that you don't know in terms of what it is that you want. If it's spiritual, you gotta know about spiritual facts. If it's emotional stability, you gotta know about how to build that. Mental, you gotta know how to build that. So yeah, you know, we began talking about business, talking about career, but success, prosperity is holistic. You know, everything else in your life has to come into place for you to live, excuse me, to live a happy, abundant, and prosperous life. So I'm wishing you a peaceful, harmonious day. Go out there and create and make a difference.